this squirrel has been pouncing on random people, just attacking them seemingly at random. And it's not just like, oh, it's crawling up you. It is scratching. It is biting. Now, local authorities believe it's because someone has been feeding the squirrel human food, and that has just changed it into this attack machine, because evidently you shouldn't do that, because then they develop an appetite for human food and they associate humans with it and they just attack it pretty wildly.
All right.
I do want to note the last line of this article, though, because the story on a standalone basis is interesting enough. But the last line of this story really had me question a lot of things in my life. So the story ends after it talks about, this squirrel raging through this California town with this line: there have been no reported cases of rabies transmissions from squirrels to humans in the United States, as they do not spread rabies, according to LA County Department of Public Health. Excuse me? I feel like one of the great concerns of my childhood, like there's that John Mulaney joke about, like, when he grew up, he thought quicksand was going to be a much bigger problem because you're always it's like a plot device in like Looney Tunes. One of the things I feel like I was drilled into, like, look both ways when you cross the street, just that's safety. Right. But I was led to believe that squirrels spreading rabies was a major problem. That this was probably one, that the way I grew up, it would seem like almost a likelihood that at some point you're going to be bit by a squirrel and are probably going to get rabies. That it was like, we can't feed them, that's for sure, because if they nick you, you're getting rabies.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I see a squirrel out in the wild, I can't help. You know how they get in that mode where they get into fight and flight mode all at the same time and just go back and forth, and then they run off. I feel like in that moment, everyone's saying the same thing. Man, I hope that thing doesn't attack me because I'll probably get rabies.
Right.
It turns out that basically never happened. So here's the moral of the story, guys. We got this one rogue squirrel out in California. But the whole reason I haven't ever fed a squirrel right out of my bare hands is with a concern about rabies. Turns out that's not a concern. There's nothing bad that's going to happen.